Have you ever wondered how far artificial intelligence could go in the wrong hands? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? In the grand scheme of technological advancements, artificial intelligence, or AI, is a relatively new player that has quickly become a game changer. With its ability to learn, adapt, and mimic human behavior, AI has revolutionized countless sectors from healthcare to finance, education to entertainment. But like any powerful tool, it can also be misused, and that brings us to the darker side of this digital revolution. AI scams? Yes, they exist, and yes, they're becoming increasingly prevalent, and with the digital landscape evolving at breakneck speed, these scams are not just targeting tech-savvy individuals, but professionals across a wide array of industries. AI scams are a growing concern for a simple reason: they're notoriously hard to spot. Traditional scams often have telltale signs that raise red flags, but AI scams? They're a different beast altogether. Leveraging the sophistication of artificial intelligence, these scams can mimic legitimate operations with unnerving accuracy, making it incredibly challenging for the untrained eye to distinguish between what's real and what's not. This is not to instill fear, but rather to raise awareness. Knowledge, after all, is power. The first step to protecting yourself and your industry from AI scams is understanding that they exist. It's about recognizing that, in the digital age, being a non-tech professional doesn't exempt you from the risks lurking in the shadows of the online world. And so we find ourselves at this crossroads, standing at the precipice of a new era where AI is as much a potential ally as it is a potential threat. Yes, the landscape is changing, and yes, it can be intimidating, but it's not an insurmountable challenge. Yes, AI scams are real and they're here, but how do they actually work? That's what we'll explore in the next scene. Stick around as we delve deeper into the intricate world of AI scams and how they operate. Imagine receiving an email from your boss, but it's not really your boss. Puzzling, isn't it? That's exactly how artificial intelligence scams work. They're crafty, they're convincing, and they're designed to deceive you. Let's delve into some common AI scam tactics to better understand how they operate. Consider the deepfake technology. This advanced AI tool can create hyper-realistic videos or audio clips of people, often used to impersonate someone you trust. Let's say you receive a video call from a business partner, urging you to make an immediate payment. The voice sounds right, the face looks right, but it's all an illusion, a deep fake. This could lead to substantial financial losses, not to mention the damage to your professional relationships. Then there's the infamous phishing scam, a classic but ever-evolving tactic. Picture this: an email that seems to be from your bank, complete with logos and official language, asking you to update your account details. But the moment you click on the provided link and enter your information, you've fallen into the scammer's trap. They now have access to your sensitive data and can use it for nefarious purposes. And it's not just individuals at risk. Businesses too can become victims of these AI scams. For instance, AI-powered chatbots can mimic customer service representatives, tricking customers into providing personal information or making payments to the wrong account. This can result in significant reputational damage for the company, and of course, financial loss for the unsuspecting customers. These scams are cunning, and their sophistication can be startling. They exploit our trust in technology and our faith in the people we interact with. But don't let this dishearten you. As daunting as these tactics may seem, understanding them is crucial. By recognizing these red flags and knowing how these scams operate, we're taking the first step in safeguarding ourselves and our businesses. The sophistication of these scams can be startling, but understanding them is the first step in protecting yourself. Let's delve into some real-life examples of AI scams. Picture this: it's 2019 and an unsuspecting employee in a UK-based energy firm receives a phone call. The voice on the other end is eerily familiar. It's the company's CEO, or so it seems. The CEO is in a hurry and needs a swift transfer of $243,000 to a supplier. The employee, acting in good faith, complies. It's only later they discover the grim truth: they've been scammed. The CEO was an AI-generated voice, indistinguishable from the real one, and the money? Well, it's gone. This is not an isolated incident. AI-powered scams are a growing menace, exploiting trust and familiarity to dupe unsuspecting individuals and companies. Take another example. A few years back, hackers used AI to mimic the voice of a regional manager at a multinational company. The manager instructed an intern to purchase thousands of dollars worth of gift cards for a client appreciation event. The intern, eager to impress, did as told, only to find out later that it was all an elaborate scam. Or let's consider the case of the AI-powered chatbots that disguise themselves as customer service representatives. They reach out to customers, promising refunds or rewards, only to trick them into divulging sensitive information, like credit card details or passwords. Then there are deepfake videos, AI's answer to Hollywood-style special effects. These videos create hyper-realistic versions of real people saying or doing things they never did. In 2020, a political group used a deepfake video of a rival candidate confessing to fraudulent activities, swaying public opinion days before the election. The severity of these scams is hard to overstate. They can lead to substantial financial losses, as in the case of the UK energy firm. They can erode trust, both within organizations and between individuals. And they can manipulate public opinion with potentially far-reaching consequences. What's more, these scams are becoming increasingly sophisticated. Scammers are constantly refining their tactics, using more advanced AI technologies, and exploiting our growing dependence on digital communication. Today, it's not just the gullible or tech-illiterate who fall prey to these scams. Even tech-savvy individuals and well-established companies can find themselves caught in the crosshairs. The impact of these scams extends beyond the immediate victims. When a company loses money to a scam, it may have to cut costs elsewhere, affecting employees or customers. When an individual's identity is stolen, they can face a long and grueling process to restore their reputation and credit. And when public trust is eroded, it can take years, even decades, to rebuild. These scams aren't just stories, they're warnings. They remind us that in the digital age, vigilance is not just a virtue, but a necessity. They illustrate the dark side of technological advancement, showing us that while AI can bring many benefits, it can also be used to exploit and deceive. These examples are not meant to scare you, but to arm you with knowledge. By understanding how scammers use AI, we can better protect ourselves and our industries. We can develop strategies to detect scams, to question what we see and hear, and to verify information before acting on it. These scams aren't just stories, they're warnings. Now, how can we guard against them? When it comes to AI scams, knowledge is your best defense. Indeed, it's a powerful tool, but it's not the only one at your disposal. In this segment, we'll delve into a variety of strategies to shield yourself from AI scams, fortifying your defenses in this digital age. Firstly, let's talk about verification. In an era where artificial intelligence can fabricate convincing voices, faces, and even whole personalities, it's crucial to verify information independently. If you receive an email, a call, or a message that seems suspicious or too good to be true, don't take it at face value. Instead, reach out to the purported source directly through a trusted contact method. For instance, if you receive an email claiming to be from your bank, don't click on any links within the email. Visit the bank's official website or call their listed customer service number to verify the information. Next, let's discuss personal information. In the hands of scammers, your personal details become tools for manipulation and fraud. Be cautious about sharing personal information, especially with unknown or unverified sources. This includes seemingly harmless information like your birth date or hometown, which can be used to answer security questions or to make scams seem more legitimate. However, caution should not only be exercised when dealing with strangers. Even trusted contacts can be compromised, as AI scams can mimic the communication style of your friends, family, or colleagues to trick you into revealing sensitive information. In these situations, it's important to recognize unusual requests or inconsistencies that may signal a scam. Always double-check before sharing sensitive information, even if the request seems to come from a trusted source. Another important strategy is to stay updated on the latest scam tactics. Scammers are constantly evolving, finding new ways to exploit technology and human psychology. By staying informed about the latest AI scams, you can recognize red flags and avoid falling victim to these deceptive tactics. There are many reliable sources like cybersecurity websites, technology news outlets, and official warnings from law enforcement or financial institutions that provide updates on emerging scams. In addition, consider investing in security measures like two-factor authentication, which adds an extra layer of protection to your online accounts. This way, even if scammers get hold of your password, they won't be able to access your account without the second verification step. Finally, remember that your instinct is a valuable tool. If something feels off, it probably is. Scammers may use sophisticated technology, but they often rely on creating a sense of urgency or fear to pressure you into making hasty decisions. If you feel rushed, scared, or pressured, take a step back and give yourself time to think and verify the information. In conclusion, protecting yourself from AI scams involves a combination of strategies: independent verification, cautious sharing of personal information, staying informed about scam tactics, and trusting your instinct. It might seem daunting, but remember, each step you take towards protecting yourself is a step towards a safer digital future. Armed with these strategies, you're one step closer to safeguarding yourself from AI scams. Remember, the digital landscape may be fraught with risks, but with knowledge and vigilance, you can navigate it confidently and securely. The world of AI is ever evolving, and unfortunately, so are the scams. As we move further into the 21st century, we are seeing technology advance at an unprecedented pace. This rapid development is a double-edged sword, bringing with it both numerous benefits and potential threats. Artificial intelligence is no exception. Its potential to reshape industries and revolutionize our daily lives is immense. But as AI becomes more advanced, so does the sophistication of scams that leverage this technology. The AI scams of the future might look very different from what we see today. They could be more intricate, harder to detect, and even more damaging. So, how do we prepare for this uncertain future? The answer lies in continuous learning and vigilance. As non-tech professionals, we may not be on the front lines of AI development, but that doesn't mean we should be left in the dark. Staying informed about advancements in AI, understanding its implications, and being aware of potential new scam tactics are crucial. It's also essential to foster a culture of skepticism and critical thinking. Just because a message or a call seems legitimate doesn't mean it is. If something feels off, it's better to err on the side of caution. Always double-check, always verify. In addition, we should leverage the power of collective knowledge. Participate in online forums, join discussions, and share experiences. Together, we can build a stronger defense against AI scams. Lastly, remember that technology, including AI, is a tool. It's neither inherently good nor bad. Its impact depends on how it's used. While scams are a reality, the potential of AI to improve our lives is far greater. As we navigate this digital age, let's remember, awareness is our strongest weapon. By staying informed, vigilant, and skeptical, we can protect ourselves and our industries from the AI scams of the future. Let's embrace the opportunities AI presents while keeping our eyes wide open to the challenges. This is our path forward. Let's take a moment to recap what we've learned today about AI scams. We've journeyed through the murky waters of artificial intelligence scams, exploring the reality of these digital deceptions. We've seen how scammers, hidden behind the veil of technology, exploit AI to target professionals across industries, sowing seeds of misinformation and exploiting vulnerabilities. In our quest, we've unveiled the tactics these fraudsters employ. From sophisticated phishing attempts to deepfake technologies, they leverage AI in a myriad of ways. Some may use AI algorithms to mimic human behaviors, making their scams seem more authentic. Others may create convincing fake profiles on social media platforms, luring unsuspecting victims into their traps. We've also delved into real-life examples of AI scams in action, illustrating the startling extent to which these scams can affect individuals and industries. We've seen how these scams can lead to significant financial losses, tarnished reputations, and in some cases, even pose threats to personal safety. Then we armed ourselves with the knowledge to fight back. We've explored strategies for protection, learning how to spot the red flags of an AI scam. We've discussed the importance of verifying information, the need to be cautious when interacting with unknown entities online, and the value of constantly updating our digital literacy. We've also peered into the future of AI and scams, acknowledging that as AI continues to evolve, so too will the tactics of scammers. However, being aware of this evolution empowers us to stay one step ahead, to anticipate new threats, and adapt our defenses accordingly. But what does all this mean for you? It's a call to vigilance. A reminder that in the digital age, knowledge truly is power. It's an invitation to be a lifelong learner, to continually educate yourself about the latest in AI and scam tactics. It's a plea to protect yourself, your industry, and the digital landscape we all inhabit. Remember, the fight against AI scams isn't a solitary battle. It's a collective effort, one that requires us all to stay informed, to share our knowledge, and to support each other in navigating this digital terrain. So let's make a pact, shall we? Let's commit to being vigilant, to staying informed, to sharing our knowledge and experiences. And so as we draw this conversation to a close, we want to remind you that your voice matters. We encourage you to share your thoughts, your experiences, your insights. Have you encountered an AI scam? How did you handle it? What strategies have you found most effective in protecting yourself? Your stories could be the guideposts that help others navigate their way through the AI scam maze. Remember, every like, every subscription, every comment is a step towards creating a safer, more informed digital community. So we encourage you to engage, to contribute, to be a part of this conversation. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and remember, in the digital age, knowledge truly is power. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.